Alright, welcome. Good morning everyone, good afternoon. Welcome back to the Porsche My Team Career Mode. Yeah, welcome back. Yesterday, we got our first race win, which sounds pretty crazy to say considering, we're only a few races into this season, and, it's the first season, of course, and we have the worst car, but there's mixed emotions about that one, because I was saying yesterday that Monaco's AI are, really, really bad, because as far as I'm aware, around every track, no matter if it's high downforce or low downforce, the F125 AI use 2323 on their wings. So, around Monaco, they're obviously going to be a bit crap. I got pole position, and I also, I got the race win. And I was thinking, this doesn't really feel earned, because I knew that the AI were, really bad. However, I did an extra stop during that race, so actually 3 stops rather than 2, and I had a 3-second penalty. So, given all that, it felt a little bit better. Today, though, right, KBM? Today we're going to Spain, and, whoa, this is going to be good fun. I really don't like Spain. I don't mind driving around it, but there's this really weird phenomenon that I call being shit at the game. And in qualifying in my Checo career, I got 4th, and it was one of my best ever laps around Spain. And then I went into the Grand Prix, and I was suddenly one of the slowest drivers there, and I finished 12th. So I'm hoping today, wherever I qualify, I can, stay around that area. I don't like falling back. Now, one thing I want to try and figure out is, how do I get 2 sets of hard tyres? What's good? We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, we're doing good yourself. You're right, chill guy. Hope you are indeed chilling and having a good day. But in Imola, yesterday, there were a lot of drivers that did a 2-stop. They went from mediums and then they did hard. I only have 1 set of hards during a race. I think I need to do this setting, but I don't know. I don't know how I get an extra set of hards. I'm going to try this and hope that works. And begin. How are you? I'm doing very good. I really love your streams. I appreciate that, mate. Thanks for watching. It's lovely to hear that, when people, keep coming back. It's good stuff. Alright, let's make sure I'm in the right difficulty, because I was fiddling around with some stuff. Still at 110, good. Fully dry weekend as well, so can't really get much better, really, can it? I'm excited for today. Are you sure you don't use doing hards in practice? I did that in Monaco. I mean, it was wet, so I didn't use any dries, but I didn't use my hards, and I still didn't get them for the race. However, this time I've got a different tyre allocation. As you can see, I don't have any hards in practice anymore. I've got 2 mediums, and I have no mediums in quali, only a set of hards, which of course I won't use. So I'm hoping that means, for these 2, I can carry them over to the Grand Prix, because that's usually what happens, so we can hope. It's a mod? Well, no, it is a mod, yes. I'm using quite a lot of mods today. I do have a couple new ones as well, or actually just the 1 new one. And, I think it works. It was working when I was testing it before I got on and started my stream, so let's see. You'll notice it in the top left. If it works. Actually, no, you won't, because no one's done a lap yet. Yeah, I've got a lot of mods running right now. I've got, obviously, the Porsche one to get the livery and the badge and the suits and all that. And when everyone else does a lap, there might be a little something extra on the leaderboard. It might not work until the Grand Prix, but it's like the bloke who made my custom mod that allows me to have Porsche as an engine supplier instead of Ferrari, and also made some really, really awesome stuff for the Checo career, which I can't wait to show everyone. They also made a broadcast in enhanced overlay mod, I don't know what you call it, but It makes the top left look a lot better, so I'm hoping it works, because it does look really good. And then, of course, we've got a couple livery mods as well for some teams. Spice it up a little bit, you know, not just the same ordinary 10 that mostly haven't changed in the last few years. Although we've not gone crazy, it's just, I think Williams have their Golf livery. Ferrari look a bit older, like 2021 kind of looking car. And apart from that, it's normal. Oh. I've always got a loosey-goosey rear around this track. I think it's because it's so uphill. I mean, most of it is uphill, so that's probably why. Arm's killing me, as per usual, but it's all good. It's quite amazing, really, that I know I've been playing this game like 6 hours a day, but my arm is in a right state. Yeah, I use mods on both series. They're a bit different though, because the Cadillac one's a driver career rather than a My Team, and that's just got a replacement, so a Cadillac replaces Haas rather than it being like a, Did I just start race strategy, or did I just go out the garage? I think I just went out the garage. What an idiot. Yeah, I did. I mean, you can see the mod working, though, in the top left. All of the team logos look a bit snazzier now. Also means that the Porsche sticks out a bit more, which is nice. That was a bit dumb from me, though. I just went out. Wasn't supposed to do that. No, don't do it again. Race strategy. There we go. As soon as I saw you were live, I immediately clicked join. That's actually crazy to me. That's actually, to be fair, that's one of the biggest motivators that I had to like keep streaming every day, because back in like last year and even the start of this year, I'd stream like once a week, but now there are actually people that wait for me to go live, and like when I do go live, I get on it immediately. It's like, well, I can't just leave them waiting, do you know what I mean? Alright, see how horrible this goes. You alright, Meesp? Welcome back. I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good yourself. I'm gonna, like, really try and take care of my rears around this lap and just see if it does anything. There's also, like, literally nowhere where you could save overtake, so it's gonna be tough. What's your favourite F1 driver? Checo Perez. I suppose you could turn it off through here. And then... yeah, that works. I'm only 3/10 up in the Delta though, which is actually quite slow. This track is annoying, actually is. I'm back today, I remember you, mate. Good to see ya. Half this track I don't really mind, it's just these long uphill corners I just dislike quite heavily. There's that one, there's this one here, although this one ain't bad, I just cut it too short a lot of the time and get on the grass. It's just a shame you can't do a 23 race calendar, because I would just get rid of this. It's like the only track that, like, I genuinely... how can I word it? It's like, I don't mind driving around it, because it's like, it's a racetrack, you know? I have to. I'm contractually obliged to. But it's the only track where if I had the option to like skip one race, it would always be this one. But I don't like Hungary very much, but I'll still drive around there. I can't really think of a specific reason. I think it's like I said, just all the long arching uphill corners just aren't very fun. Brown sugar or white sugar? I'd say white, but brown is acceptable. I think they are pretty much identical. Although I know, from my experience, brown sugar's like a bit more sticky. It like clumps together a little bit, but yeah, I only really use sugar for like tea. And when we don't have white sugar, I just use brown, and it tastes, you know, just as nice. So they're decent. But I actually seem quite consistent, which is nice. Although this lap is a lot better than my previous couple, like a lot better. I'm like 3 temps up on myself. Oh, there's a little catch of oversteer though. Not good. That better not happen a lot, because that get really annoying and repetitive. Are you on Twitch? I am on Twitch, yes. And Kick as well. I mean, multi-streaming just isn't, you know, it's not that difficult to set up, and why not, you know? Good stuff. Weird combo, but brown sugar on a softie is peak. I don't think I've had that. I mean, like I said, I only really use brown sugar when we have no white sugar left. And the brown sugar's usually just at the back of the cupboard. Because we never use it. You're following the line nicely? I am, yeah. Which is rare around here. That might be why. That inside curve's a nasty bastard as well. But I'll tell you what, the step up that this car has taken in the last sort of couple of races has been incredible. Like, the first 4 races that I was driving this car, I really didn't like it. It felt really slow. It felt really horrible to drive. It was, you know, very loose. You couldn't really feel it, you know? Like, you couldn't feel it turn around corners and all that. Whereas now, this feels like a proper car. Hence why my results have probably improved by quite a lot as I proceed to spin and break my front wing. Nice. Good timing, that. Oh well, we got enough done. Okay, top 4. Still not great. Webber's only 3 tenths behind, but he's on soft tyres, to be fair. So once I do my soft run, I might be quite a step further. You're right, The Holy Dark? Good name. You cool driving? Thanks, mate. I don't know why I'd need 4 sets of soft tyres for practice, but that's what we've got. Let's lower the fuel and quali pace. Go. I don't know what to expect, as per usual. I never know. But I feel like I'm going to be, as always, the main objective is beat my teammate. So I'm just going to focus on doing that. But I don't think I'm going to be anywhere near points. But as long as I'm ahead as Webber, ahead of him, no matter where he is. If he's 4th, I want to be 3rd. If that's what we do, then it's good. Mac's still there, yep, he'll be there for a while. I do like those first 3 corners, though. I would be lying if I said I didn't. They're very, like, swoopy. Alright. That one a bit wrong. Well, whatever lap time I get, you can automatically add, like, you know, maybe a 10th or 2 onto it. It's a good thing it's only practice as well, because obviously if it's quali or the race, then I'm buggered. Alright, it's me, you're right, Jake? I remember you. Don't worry. I'm still, like, up on the Delta despite that really, like, rookie mistake. Which I wasn't expecting. $14-1. Oh, wow. Okay, so the target was last. Right. The target was to get last. Okay, good. What's your favourite F1 driver? Oh, you're asking him. Cool. That's practice done. So, turn 2 was shit. Obviously, the bit of the grass was shit. I need to use a bit of overtake on the exits of those 2. Okay. So, I just need to use a little bit of overtake after turn 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2, 5, 7. I don't know corner numbers. I know the corner though. That's all that matters. And we're 3rd overall, half a second off. That is a big gap. But to be fair, the gap to Webber is 1.5 seconds. So not too bad. Good stuff. Got a couple of Verstappen fans in the chat. Nice one. We like him. We do like Verstappen around here. He's probably my 3rd favourite. I can't really think of anyone that I prefer to Verstappen other than Checo and Jensen. Oh, I did nothing in quali pace. That was bad. Only 2 out of 5. Right, so they predict, even though I was like 4 tenths up on their target, they think I'm going to finish 21st. I really hope I don't finish 21st, because that would be really tragic. My qualifying form's been quite good. When did Spain drop the chicane before the final turn? I'm pretty sure it was 2022. Although, don't quote me, I might be wrong. What do you think about Norris? I like Norris a lot. I think this is, despite having the best car this year, I think it's actually one of his worst years. Last year, he was probably one of the best on the grid. This year, not so much. Really do like him, though. And if my heart could decide, I would want Lando to win the championship. It's just, my mind says Oscar Piastri. Oh, welcome to qualifying. See, here, I've now got a set of hards rather than a set of mediums. So I'm hoping, use 1 set per quali and then have that in the race. And medium, hard. For my driving style, which is don't give a shit about tyre wear and just drive fast, that should work out pretty well. Begin. Wait, I'm going to on the hards, am I? No. Begin. I'm a PS4 and only play F1 22. See, that is tough because, in my opinion, 22 is the worst F1 game out of the lot. I have a question. I'm also a streamer who likes to play F1. Should we do a 2-player career together? But can you then? I've already got a 2-player career plan with someone else, unfortunately. I play way too much of this game already. I can't start doing like multiple 2-player careers. That'd just be a bit ridiculous, unfortunately. You alright, Mark? Hope you're doing good. Alright, begin. .21.9 for the first sector. Which Webber's actually faster than all of these currently, so that's good stuff. Good job, Mark. So like I was saying yesterday, he is really proving to be a fantastic teammate for me, which is excellent stuff. Now, I need to make sure I don't lose the rear around here. See, that's much more like it. There we go. And then here was alright. Maybe just use like 2%. Now here I need to use a bit of overtake. Like there. Nice. Go nearly flat. I reckon I could do that flat, you know. I've not been looking at my sector times. I have no idea if I'm actually doing good or not. Feels okay. Not great. 14 dead, 13-7. Yeah, just not good. Actually, not bad, just not great. Can you look at if it's possible later? Well, later will probably be like 6 months. 2-player careers can go on for 10 seasons. Alright, I'm gonna have to do another lap. I don't feel safe being there. I'm only a 10th away, or 2 tenths away from being knocked out. I'm gonna have to go again. But I just don't think I can go any quicker. That lap felt pretty good. How old are you? I'm 19. I'm gonna go make tea. Oh, make me one, mate. Cheers. Where did the heavenly sounds go? I don't use them for the Porsche career. However, tomorrow, when I return with the Checo stuff, then the heavenly sound will be back. I miss it as well. Like, these engines, they give me, like, tinnitus, and it's, like, a bad thing. Whereas those V10s give me, like, tinnitus, but it's a good thing. But yeah, they'll be back tomorrow. Don't worry. I need to somehow find improvement on this lap. I might get through as I am, but of course, finding an extra 10th or 2 would be ideal. Half a 10th up through Sector 1. That was nice, managed to hold the rear. And the lap time comes forth. Oh, right on the curb. Good fun. Tried to do that corner flat. Doesn't work. Worth a go, though. And then into Sector 3 with the loosey-goosey rear. Careful with the rear, careful with the rear. Good. Okay. Good lap. I did not think there was 3 tenths in there, but there you are. Boom, boom, boom. I like to drink coffee sometimes. I really don't like coffee at all. I'm a coffee hater. Just doesn't taste nice. It smells fantastic, but doesn't taste nice. They ascend me to heaven. They sound so pure. I couldn't describe it better myself if I tried. Well done. When we got into Q2, I did have to use 2 sets of tyres, but there's a 0.01% chance I'm getting into Q3. We do beat Mark Webber, though, by 7 tenths per second, so that's all that matters to me. Even if I crash now and qualify 15th or 16th, I'm happy. I beat my teammate. That's all that matters to me. Actually, to be fair, I could use this set of softs. I'm definitely not using them in the race unless there's like a late safety car, but wouldn't be ideal. And I'm going to need a 13.2 to get through. I don't even remember what my Q2 lap was. I keep forgetting to remember. Bad habits. It's gonna basically I need to do like a perfect lap. Like the absolute maximum lap, I reckon I can get through, but yeah. I'm asleep because it's 11:30 and my eyes are shut for 50% of the time me being here. I'll be back tomorrow. That's fine, mate. You get some good rest. Alright, begin. No idea what's left in the locker, but we're going to have to bring it all out. Into turn 1, we roam. Oh, I've already completely cocked that up, but it's recoverable. You know, that's the main thing. 2 attempts up through Sector 1, although Sector 1 is probably my best sector. I'm going to try a slightly different line through there, and it just hasn't worked at all. I mean, this lap's alright, it's just not what it could have been, you know? That was a lot better, though. Am I on for the golden Sector 3 to clutch a Q3 entrance? Might be, you know? (13-1). Hang on a minute. Go on! He's done it! How has he done that? Oh, KBM's pop over to kick. Welcome. Thanks for the follow as well. Oh my, 11 milliseconds. Wow. Make a review of the game F1 2016 Mobile. I have never heard of that in my life. Is it possible to do later an F1 2-player career? Probably not. Considering a 2-player career is like 10 seasons long, and it'll probably take me a year to complete it with the person I'm already going to do it with, but we'll see. You never know. Now I'm here, he's really going all over the place. Alright, this might sound mad, but I actually don't want to compete. Yes, I do, actually. Yeah, that's a dumb statement. I was thinking, like, because no matter how... If I somehow go even quicker, I'm still getting P10. But Ollie Behrman's had a bit of a stinker, so I reckon there is actually a P9 on. So I'm going to go for it. It exists. Well, you learn something new every day. Oh, shit. Let me know if you can. Alright, mate. Will do. Alright, begin! Let's get some early straight line speed going. That was pretty good. I'm actually up, which is quite impressive. That was better. That was also better. Oh golly. Okay, that might be the best lap of Spain I've ever driven. Nice. You know what? We'll take it. Go on. P9 is outrageous, by the way. How have I managed that? I've managed to... after saying I can't go any quicker, I went nearly 4/10 quicker and still finished P9. Fantastic. We'll take it. Good stuff. What pedals are you using? I'll be honest, mate, I have no idea. I got them like 4 years ago. I believe they came with like a Thrustmaster bundle with like the wheelbase and wheel. But I don't know what they are. They're about as basic as pedals come. They don't even have like resistance on the brakes. They're just a bit of metal that does that. So I don't know. Watching while doing my homework, that's good. Although focus on the homework more than me, because yeah, homework's important. I would know. Alright, race time. I'll be honest, I'm probably going to drop back severely, because that was just an insane quali lap. Just landed back in Australia, and Max is yet to move. Mate, you could spend a year visiting every single country on planet Earth. You'll come back, and he'll still be here. He'll only leave if, like, he melts in, like, the sun or something. F1 23 or 22? Oh, 23 by a mile. 22 is by far my least favourite game. I'd say 25, 23, 21, 24, 22. Like, it was horrible. It's by far my least played. Like, traction control, trying to drive without it was, like, near enough impossible. The graphics were shit. I really didn't like it, no. 23, also 23 is, like, my favourite, apart from maybe this, so, yeah. Aha! Look at that, I do get 2 sets of hards. Now, soft tyres is a really bad idea. Like, a really bad idea. No. It might be slower to the AI, but overall, I feel like the double hard would work a lot better for me. So I'm going to start on mediums. I'm going to do this, basically, and then I'm going to do 10... Do 9, and then 12, 12. Yeah. Do I not have... Oh, yeah, I don't get 2 sets of meat. Yeah, of course. Okay. Here's me trying to think of my own strategy, and it's probably just going to go really wrong. Oh, no. Oh, my... This is so annoying to, like, work with. Okay. That. No, that. There it is. Okay. I figured it out. Nice. F1 25 or 21? Oh, 25. Like I said, 21 is probably 3rd on my list. Max looks proud of the quad. He bloody should be. What a lap. 23 had really good driving physics. I agree. I'll be back soon. I'll be back soon to get some coffee. Alright. Good. Alright, well, this is my own custom strategy that's probably going to go really badly wrong. But, we're going to do it anyway, because I don't want to use soft tyres. From just past experiences of not only this track, but the game in general, my soft tyres usually die around lap 5, whereas the AI don't die until lap 10. So, lap sort of between 6 and 7 and 8, I'm about 2 seconds slower than everyone else, and it's just not worth it. I'd rather be on the hards, where I might be about half a second slower a lap, but overall, I'm not losing 2 seconds a lap. That might just not happen, but that's what I think will happen. That's what I hope would happen. Realistically, I'm not fighting for points today. I know I'm starting 9th, but I'm not fighting for points. I'm fighting to stay ahead of areas, that one, Mark Webber. And I've got a very big advantage. That's all that matters to me. I don't care if I finish 1st or 19th. If I finish ahead of Webber, it's a good day. I'm actually sleep now. Alright, Jake. See you later. Sweet dreams. Alright, let's begin. Round number 8, I think. I don't know. Spain. We're off. Let's go. Not a bad start. Lots of wheel spin, but we are off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. alongside Alexander Albano. I'm going to be careful in turn 1 here. I don't want to break my front wing. We do avoid it. Oh, something around the inside of... Who is this? Piastri. No, never mind. Okay, we'll take it, though. Oh, the understeer. That is chronic understeer. Okay, not a bad race start. 1 position gained. Good stuff. I took quite an interesting line then. It just hasn't worked because for some reason I've ended up on the gravel. Or the grass, whatever it is. Also, why am I on soft tyres? So I pick 2 sets of hards and it just puts me on softs. Good job, EA. Oh, that's this race cooked. Good stuff. I think using a thread mill will be more beneficial. Wet you think? Good English, mate. Cracking spelling. I bet you won all your spelling bees, didn't you? I don't even know what you're trying to say. It's that badly misspelled. Oh, treadmill. Oh, right. Yeah, of course, mate. I'd rather just go for a walk outside because treadmills cost a lot of money. They're like 200-300 quid. Whereas you can just walk, which is free. And you're actually going somewhere. You know? Much better than a treadmill. What a surprise, my soft tyres go off after 2 laps and now I'm really slow. Shock! Gotta just thank EA for just not changing the strategy to what I spent like 5 minutes selecting. Oh well, what's done is done. Got a bad DRS to be fair, which is, you know, a Christmas miracle. Not bad. If I get DRS down the main straight, that'd be really useful to me. Actually, it doesn't matter, because my straight line speed is going to be lower anyway. Yo, come on! He's going a little bit quicker. Going a lot quicker. Ew, stay away. Yes. These 2 scrapping is excellent news for me. I can catch up a little bit. Nice. Oh, chronic understeer, chronic understeer. Look at that understeer. The understeer is outrageous. Oh my goodness. I guess dirty air just doesn't affect you unless it's that 1 corner. Everywhere else, it just doesn't do anything. There, though, it means everything. My goodness. I make my tea, but it's boiling. To be fair, that's usually what happens with tea, yeah. Oh, shitting Nora. It might only be lap 3, but this is going to be a really tough race. Like, really tough. I wish we went back to the old tyre wear system where it was just equal on all tyres rather than this bollocks where, as you can see, my front left is already on 30, meaning on my right it's on 10, which is a bit dumb. But here comes Alex Albon for the move, and he's already got past me before the corner, but I can maybe scrap with him. He is going to have more grip, and he's gone. Okay, tough. Unlucky me. Have you tried Le Mans Ultimate? I haven't yet, no, but I definitely will, because it looks really good. I know it's going to be a lot different, but I really enjoy driving, like, GT, like, Le Mans cars on Gran Turismo 7. That was, like, the most fun I've had driving. So to have a whole game dedicated to that, yeah, super cool. Although I don't really know too much about it, I just know it's a Le Mans game, and that's about it. The only reason I haven't bought it yet is because as far as I'm aware, there isn't, like, a single-player career mode, which is what I would only really play it for. Oh, my goodness. That inside curve just ruins your life. You can see, like, yeah, I mean, you can see why I hate this track so much, is that in quali I get 9th. One of the best laps I ever drive. I go into the race, and I'm the slowest on the grid, as you can see, but even before I spun, I'm holding up the entire grid. Oh well. Why them coloured lines on? Can't you see where the track goes yourself? No, I can't, mate. That's why I use them. Fucking questions that. Yeah, Discord, I do, yeah. I never use it, but I have one. Get me hards on. Get me hards on. Alright, we're going for the long game now. We are doing... Oh, thanks, game. We're going to be doing... It's like 14 laps on these, and then more hards afterwards, and just go from there. There's no point continuing on them softs, they were already ruined. If the game actually chose the strategy that I made and selected, then we'd be fine right now, but... Oh, I fucking hate this track so much. I wish next year when we got Madrid, they would just bin off this place. Oh, I hate it so much. It's the only track I genuinely cannot stand to drive at. All this uphill bollocks that gives you crazy oversteer. Loving the stream, appreciate that, Zenza. I'm a bit of a negative mood right now. But yeah. To be fair, it is going quite wrong. I've spun, made another rookie mistake as per usual. Strategy was just, you know, selected the wrong strategy, started on the wrong tyres, pace was really slow. It's a bad time right now, but I'm hoping it gets better. If you can't get the braking points yourself, you're no longer a racing driver. Well, lucky enough, I'm not playing this game to be a racing driver. I'm playing this game because I like driving. And also, if you want to donate £60 so I can, you know, so I got the game for free pretty much, then I will turn the lines off just for you. But I bought the game with my money, so if I want to use them, I will. I can drive without them. I just choose not to. And that's fine. Doesn't concern you. Oh? Is that Leclerc? It is. Unlucky. Say hi, we'll subscribe. Hi. No, you'll buy food for that donation. Oh, you should get the comedy gold star for that one, mate. That is fantastic. Shut the fuck up, mate. It's only the 14 millionth time I've heard that one before. Ugh. If you just come in and say one message that's, like, negative, then it's whatever. But when you just say about 12, just to leave, like, go harass someone else, you know what I mean? I know they're going to drop a red flag, like, now. Actually, that wouldn't be... No, that would be bad, actually. It'd be like starting last. Which, to be fair, my pace is the slowest, so it would make sense being last. But I am catching quite quick, to be fair. You don't know that creepy? He doesn't really. Chill out on buying the food. Need it for rent. You fit... Oh, my God. People, man. I just start ignoring them rather than reading comments, because... Yeah. Just disrespectful. I've lost 15 kilograms or so in the last 2 months. Literally barely eat anymore. And this fucker's telling me to go buy food. Like, fuck off. Show your face. Go on Discord or Twitter, DM me a picture of you, and I'm going to start picking on you, see how you like it. You know? Sat on a fucking settee, just scrolling on your phone. Hiding behind a screen. Ugh. Gets under my skin when people do that, because they're an even bigger loser than me, and that's impressive. Love the content? Thanks, mate. That's why they put them, they do. It's just like rage bait, and I always fall for it. You have dwarfism. No. I might be short at only 5'7", but that's still nowhere near dwarfism territory. I'm on the sofa scrolling, yeah, but you're not being, like, a prick. You're just chilling out, which is great. It's just that these people have no, like, block in their mind to not say something when they're doing even less than I am. It's like when a football fan complains about a player for, like, missing a shot. It's like, well, you're sat there watching them. Meanwhile, they're playing in the Premier League. So yeah, I don't know. You ever fart and then sit down into it, blasting yourself in the face? No, I don't think so, mate. No. How do you come up with that? Like, I'm actually impressed. Like, there's someone that comes into this chat every now and again and just says the most disturbing things you'll ever hear. But that's just, like, impressive at this point. Like, well done to you. Actually, you might not come up with it. That might have actually happened to you. Are they on Twitch? No, they're on YouTube Shorts, mate. Right, well, the rest of the field are now pitting, although I haven't really gained much on them. I mean, after all, I am two-stopping. I think everyone else is two-stopping, but pretty much I have to overcome, like, a massive deficit to everyone else. It's going to be real tough. But like I said, all I'm focused on is finishing ahead of Mr. Webber. Webber. That's what we've got to do. How long have you been playing F1? Since 2021. Although I did play maybe like 4 hours of 2019 when I was on my old Xbox, which I don't even have anymore. It's the accent, and that happened to me. I'll give you a sub just because you take it so well. I don't really... Maybe I do. Alright, now there's a 10-second gap I've got to try and overcome. Brilliant. They're going to be quicker than me now. Oh, the game has really, like, buggered me up here. Like I said, if they put me on the strategy that I, like, chose and created myself, I'd probably still... Oh, ow! My eardrums. Oh, Nelly. I need to change my Twitch alert sound, because right now it's a Taco Bell, like... thing from like 7 years ago and I haven't changed it. Although at least it is an alert, because there's a lot of like kick follows that I just miss. Thanks for the follow, Trappy. Appreciate that. What setup you got? Just Thrustmaster stuff really, sort of their normal stuff. Their T300, like the most like popular thing from what I've seen. Check tire, wear it, it's probably really bad nonetheless. You have a good sense of humour, don't let trolls take that away. I'll goof, but I'll never attack you personally because that's shitty. Well, some people attack me personally, but I can tell that it's just like a mess around, and that's great. And it's the same with people that do like mean it. That's like fine, do what you want. But it's just when people say these things when they're just sat behind a screen typing, when I'm the one here showing my face. They're not. So, no matter what they say, I'm better than them. And we move. Some days I just take the piss out of it and move on, but days like today, it gets to a point where it's just like, just shut up. Like, at the end of the day, like I said, you're a bigger loser than me, and I set a very high standard. Mark Webber's now in the pits. I don't think I've done enough to get back past him, but we'll have a look. I am, of course, playing the long game here, also known as the slow game, as it would seem. Did you play Roblox? I have played Roblox, yeah. When I was like 12, but I have. I'm watching you from Africa. I don't think I've had many African viewers, that's quite cool. That got a bit close. And there is Mark Webber, who has come out on more soft tyres. Nice look at the inside of Lawson here, or Hajar rather. Ew. Right, so I'm now last, like, on pace. Ah. Okay. That's fine, I guess. They have 6 subs, 55 views, and GTA videos. Okay, that tells you what you need to know about them, then. GTA is quite good, though, when I played it a few years ago. As expected, the rears are just... Not the rears, the left side is just cooked. Can I just have, like, 1 lap of DRS? That might actually help a bit. Come on, Isaac, I really like you. You know, I really do. Like, please. Okay, we've got DRS at least. Nice. What's your wheelbase? A Thrustmaster T300. Stay with them. I don't have the pace to, but I'll give it a go. This is the ultimate, like, crap-off right now. It's not even a mid-off. It's worse than a mid-off. We've got the RBs versus the Porsches. The only positive I can take away from this race so far is that I know that Canada should be a lot better, because I'm actually, like, I can drive around Canada. I mean, like I said, this is the long game. They're on soft tyres and mediums and they're brand new, whereas mine are a few laps old, but I pitted on lap 5. So there's 28 laps left, so I want to pit after 14 laps, which would be lap 19, so got quite a way to go yet. In 8 minutes, I could just be like, it's tomorrow, because I'm it's still not asleep, keep popping back in. Nice. I'm surprised that my ERS recharge, to be fair. That's actually quite good. Oh, Nelly. Only the 1.5 seconds a lap slower. It's fine, you know, we'll get away with it. I have to go, sorry, don't apologise for having to leave. Thanks for watching the length you did. Round and round we go. Barcelona de Catalunya. La 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 la. You're from South Africa? Awesome. I had a teacher. One of my favourite teachers was from South Africa. And she died. Sad times. I mean, I'm consistent, which is good. Consistently slow, but I'm consistent. I'll take it, you know? That's good stuff. I'm hoping I can at least pull the pace back a little bit when at least the soft tyres die off. Although in the AI's hands, the soft tyres just don't die, like ever. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! This race has gotten so boring, I'm singing nursery rhymes. Good stuff. This is the peak of entertainment right here. Anyone not watching is missing out big time. Meanwhile, I trundle around at the back of the grid. Yes, this is everything I ever wanted. But hey, look, every lap I complete is a lap closer to Canada. That's the mindset that got me through when I was here last time in my Checo career. And of course, this will be like the last time I ever have to drive it. Because when I finish this race, obviously, it won't come back until next season. And next season, I'm taking it off the calendar and putting a reverse track on instead. So yeah, there are positives. Oh wow, you just full on. Oh, you full on like doxed him. Oh, nice. Okay, well not nice, but good job. Now we know. Maybe he's a pirate from like 1700 with a name like that. Three more laps to go before the stop. I actually don't think it's been too bad. I know I'm slow, but the car feels good. That's all that really matters, to be honest. Let me find more. I don't think you have to, but if you want to, I guess you can. Okay, a second a lap difference between 10 lap or 12 lap old hards and like 4 lap old mediums. I don't think it's too bad. We are planning to undercut Webber. He's currently 6 seconds ahead. I'm hoping that sort of now the soft tyres are going to go off at least a little bit. Although, of course, my tyres are going off as well, so it sort of just goes hand in hand. 6.3, 6.4, 6.5. It's actually a tenth a corner. Oh no, I gained like 20 milliseconds there. That's good. .3. Well, hey, look at that. We are gaining. We're gaining. 6.5. Okay, I'm only losing like 6 tenths a lap. That is actually like not too bad. You gained 20 pounds? I've actually lost. Oh, I don't know what kilos to pounds is. I'm down 15 kilograms though, so have that. Breaking into turn 1 for the 80th time. A decent lap here will put us in a good position. I still don't think I can undercut 7 seconds, but I'm gonna have to, innit? Stop the cap. 15 kilos around 30 pounds? It's something like that, isn't it? I don't even know what stop the cap means. Like, what does that mean? I don't sit on the internet all day. I don't know what cap even means. A lot of people say it, I just don't even know. Right, welcome to the pit lane. Oh, alright. I'll use my one flashback of race limit, which is actually what I've got set. Watch me do it again. Okay. I'm thinking about going on the mediums, but they're just not going to go that long. Can't just mean lying? Oh, okay. So, this bloke, or, well, not bloke, could be whoever, I don't judge, has seen my face for the first time ever and just assumed that I'm lying about my weight loss. Okay. And that's supposed to affect me how? When some words on a screen says you're lying? Whoa. Anyways, we're now have a 29-second gap to Webber. He's going to pit again. And I'm hoping, on the brand new tyres, I can get the undercut. But I would be surprised, I won't lie. Hey, you're right, Ali. It's good to see you. I won't lie. Wish you popped in about 20 minutes ago. I needed some band hammers going. But we're all good. Hope you're doing good, mate. We're going to play Roblox. I think you asked that earlier, didn't you? You did. I did, yeah. I have for quite a lot. I like how I'm not gaining time despite being on brand new hards. I'm just that bad at the game. Okay. Why the logo strange? It's a mod that the bloke VYPHIC who made like the engine supplier stuff and the Haas stuff where he made it like Cadillac. He also made this mod. He told me to download it. I think it looks quite cool. Right, what is wrong with my car? Why is it so like skiddy? I'm actually losing time on it. I'm gaining a 10th a lap to Webber, so my grand strategy to undercut just isn't working because even I'm on brand new hards and he's on old softs, I'm not gaining. I find that really funny for some reason. It's what I was saying though. The AI and quali are like a bit average. In the race, they're all Ayrton Senna. And I go from being the 9th quickest to the slowest. It's very strange how that happens. Are you like a mod that makes the AI worse in the races? Or just this race? You're on traction control on or off? It's on off, mate. What is your Roblox username? I don't remember, because I haven't played Roblox for about 7 years. It's a kid's game after all, and I'm not really a kid. I am, actually, that's a lie. I might be 19, but I do have the mental age of 6. A kid with no hair and 0 subs. Oh wow, oh wow. Oh, you found out everything, huh? Okay, fair play. Right, well the gap's starting to come down a little bit now, which is nice. Not by much, but it's you know, it's something. I believe the pit stop loss is about 22 seconds, I want to say. I'm only going that based off I was 6 seconds behind, and then I came out and I was 29 seconds, so it's like 22, 23 kind of area. As Webber now pits, he's going to come out on probably hards, but the medium is an option as well. And we'll see where we come out. It's going to be behind, and I don't think I've got the pace to catch him, so we might be on for a last place, is what I'm saying. Which is tough, but at the end of the day, it's deserved. I made the mistake that put me in last. I'm not quick enough, that's me. You get the Porsche Scuderia. Is it a mod? Well, it isn't Scuderia, to be fair, it's just Porsche. And yeah, it is a mod. It's in my description. The description, it has a mod that has the Porsche livery and race suit and all that. And it's also got a link to custom engine suppliers. I think. No. Yeah. So if you want to dibble-dabble in that, you can have, like, Honda or Ford or whoever. Then, yeah, download that as well. It's good stuff. Shout out VYPHIC again. Ignoring me? Sorry, mate. I'm not, you know, it's quite difficult to read chat while driving at 300 kph. How much KD did you lose? I'm down for 14 or 15 right now. I was 124, now I'm 109. Getting there. Oh wow, I'm being lapped. I didn't even realise. Oh. Oh, that's embarrassing. I've been lapped. Is Verstappen, to be fair, but even so, I've been lapped. Okay. Got a bit of DRS, though. Safety guy's on low? No, it's on high, actually. You could have had a high downforce setup for Barcelona, but have high degradation of tyres. Yeah, see, I have high downforce and high degradation, so, yeah. Actually, my downforce could have been higher, yeah. What is it? It's only 31, to be fair, but I'm not really losing time in the corners. I'm losing time everywhere, even down the straights, I'm losing time. It's a mixture of a skill issue and car issue, unfortunately. I'm hoping, though, because Webber's next up, he's 3 seconds ahead to be lapped. Verstappen might, you know, block them a little bit. That'd be nice. There you go, like that. One overtake in this whole Grand Prix would actually be like a really like nice thing. Can I just have one overtake, please? On Liam. Like, just something. Let's do a Vettel and Bottas. Was it Bottas? I don't know. Do I know? I have DRS and ERS. I'm not even catching. Doing a Bottas! Yeah, look at that! Excellent move! Completely unnecessary. But it's good fun. Hang on. Mark Webber. Hello, mate. How are ya? Exactly what I wanted to happen has happened. Verstappen has blocked Webber and made him really slow. If I do get past Webber here, Verstappen, I will have to buy you a drink later, mate. From a race win yesterday to being at last this race, well, yeah, it's because like I keep saying, Monaco, the AI are really bad. I could be in the worst car that's ever, like a 2019 Williams, and I'd still win because the AI are so bad. Whereas here, it's back to normal. In fact, it's a bit of a swing. I'm really bad at this track, and you know we still have the worst car, so it's a bit expected, really. It happened in my Checo career. I was, you know, I won at Monaco by like 20 seconds, and then at Spain, I was struggling for points despite qualifying 4th. It's just this track for some reason. We just don't get along. Please go to the inside. Oh, you bastard. He's just quicker than me, like, there's no other way around it. And now I'm getting the understeer as well. Lawson's way quicker than me. And he's crashed into me. Okay, cool. Should I just retire? Like, what is the... I'm just retiring. There's no point doing another, like, 10 laps and spinning about in last. There's no reason. Waste of time, this track, every time. The last 5 years of playing this game, every time I go here, no matter what car or game, it is a massive pothole of misery and unfortunate, like, things that happen. Every single time. I just, bomb it. Give me Madrid and just get rid of this place. Save the engine? I probably will. I don't think I've ever done that before, like willingly DNF, but what's the point of just sitting around in last being lapped by everyone? Like, there's no reason to. And this is what I'm saying, is that I shouldn't be this slow. I qualified 9th. I finished ahead of a Ferrari and a McLaren in qualifying. I go into the race, they're about to lap me. Why? Why is there such a difference between the AI in quali and the AI in the race? It's like, they're quicker in the race than they are in quali. And their actual lap times are better. It is remarkable. You play Baku after this one? Unfortunately, it's a career mode, so I don't get to pick the tracks. Baku is on the calendar, but it's going to be a long way away yet. Next up is Canada, which I'm really looking forward to. I love Canada. Great track. I can actually drive around it. Like, it should be a good time. But, yeah. For the first time in my entire F1 career, I'm retiring from the race. Bro, probably, weighs, spelt wrong, 500 pounds. How much do you eat? Nothing, actually. No, I'm joking, I eat loads, mate. I eat about 3,000 calories a day right now. I do love a munch. And as for the AI in Forza, that's quite impressive considering they're two different games, but yeah, pretty tough. Weber also just finished, like, last as well. Bad day. But, massive positive. For the rest of my F125 life, I never have to drive around there again. Unreal stuff. Who won in the end? We had a Max Verstappen win, Lando Norris second, and a Charles Leclerc DNF massively opens up the championship because he was leading. And look at that, it's gone from 30-odd points to 14. Nice. Constructors as well. Equal on Williams now. Do Williams score points? They did. Albon and P8. Good stuff. Okay, Alex, if you said one message, it's all fun and games. If you're just going to type about 17, then just, like, go. It's like I always say, mate. You're the one sat behind, you know, your phone right now, probably in bed doing nothing. So somehow you're actually doing even worse than me right now. So, grow up. Last time I played open wheel game was IndyCar Racing by Papyrus. I don't know what that is, but it sounds really good. An IndyCar game, like a modded IndyCar game, would be super duper fun. I don't watch much IndyCar, like, if any, but, you know, spec series, Formula cars, round loads of new tracks I've never been at before, that'd be really cool. Same with a Formula E game. I'd love a Formula E game as well, because I love, like, tracks with walls and, like, being all precise and all that. I love that a lot. I just don't think there'd be enough interest, would there? Probably for IndyCar there would be. IndyCar, I don't know how big it is in America, but it must be decent. For Formula E, I just don't think anyone cares about Formula E anymore, to be honest. Alright. So have I already got all these upgrades? I still don't understand how these upgrades work. So if I go to assign, do we both already have these? Yeah, we do. So why would we make more? Oh, I still don't understand how this menu works. I really don't. Why would I want to make any of these if I already have them? Alright, I'll make some spark plugs, sure. Why not? Low setup drag is good, but if there is rain, it would just spin out, and we know that Canada almost always has rain. In real life, absolutely, but in this game, I don't really get rain at Canada that much. Saying that, there probably will be rain at Canada now, I bet you. Which, if there is, of course, I will, you know, switch to a wet setup, aka just increasing downforce, pretty much. Alright, engines are good, components are good, everything's good. Actually, we getting a new upgrade yet, or are we still waiting? We're still waiting. Okay, cool. Oh, hang on, we actually get it here. Look, bang. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Oh, 3 more days. Yes, go. Oh, and two developments as well. Oh, we are cooking. It was modded in 1994. Absolutely, that's how time works. It's quite impressive, that. Alright, how does any of this work? I still don't know. Unscheduled. I don't know what any of this means. Wait, I just realised. Do you know what's, like, really funny? You know there are activities in this game. I don't think I've actually done an activity yet, because I just forgot they existed. Oh, that's hilarious. I just forgot they were real. Nice. How do I... Oh, there you go. Alright. I'll remember that from now on. Good. I found out his address, his account on Twitch, and his name. That's not good. No. 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 No, I'm not going to run high downforce in Canada. I mean, I can see if there's going to be rain. Which, if there is, I won't... I mean, when I say high downforce, it's not going to be that much higher. I'll be like 5 clicks higher at the most. Alright, well now, we've got a lot of resource points. We can upgrade a lot of our chassis, which is just excellent news. We can also go to development, and we can make the same stuff. I don't know. Okay, I guess we'll just make more of this. Great, awesome. And we could also make these. Yeah? I think I'm doing it right. I don't know, though. Sign the new bits. Decent. You're officially not an Aston Martin. Are we actually... Are we still the slowest? Oh, hang on. There we go. We're still the slowest, but the gap continues to shrink. I'd say we're pretty much equal with Sauber and RB, aren't we? Let's be real. We just sort of are. Do you know what I mean? Software upgrades too. I would love that. That is the thing I'm focusing on right now. Although, to be fair, I'm just sort of getting whatever I can because we have a lot of resource. Why do we have no money left? I've got 15 grand. How has that happened? I have no idea. Is that a McLaren F1 photo behind you? It is, yeah. It's Lando Norris in the wet. And I couldn't be bothered putting it up on the wall anywhere because there ain't really room, so I just sort of lent it there. Looks quite good, I think. That's what I'm looking at. Research, chassis, tyre wear. See, that's... Can I, like, cancel a thing? Yeah, wait, what's the worst one? This, right, cancel that. Get that. There you go, nice. Right, tyre wear is now in development. And I believe we can begin Canada. Yes? Nothing else to go over? Don't think so. Let's go. Oh. What? Oh, 2 things have gone wrong. Cash flow critical. Well, I know. What just happened? I thought we got failed research or something. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Why could... I'll be honest. I really don't like this new My Team. They call it My Team 2.0. It's just more complicated for no reason. Like, it just makes the game somehow even more dreary, because I'm just flicking through menus, not knowing what I'm doing. It's like, that's why I don't play F1 Manager, because I just didn't get it. Yes, Max and Norris. I've got, on my wall up there behind my camera, is 2 massive posters of Verstappen and Norris. I've got Max, Checo, Lando, Senna, Schumacher. So I've got a nice bit of diversity, but yeah. You're always racing with Tim? Why does that matter? Don't give any to Webber. It'll probably be quite good, to be fair. Even without upgrades. Although I have more upgrades. I've got 13, he's got 12. I think. Oh my, I hate these menus. Yeah. You ain't really got anything that I don't. Okay, give that to Webber. And then... give me this. Can I just have all of it? I've just taken all his bits. No, I feel mean. I can't do that. You can have that. You can also have... that. There you go. That'll do. Alright, let's get into this race. Enough menus. Sim room tour. I mean, it's not really a sim room. Apart from a wheel, it's just random stuff. But eventually, yeah. I just need to get a tripod extension that, like, my camera can go on. Like, my other camera, not this one. There's one there that, like, was my old one before I upgraded. And then I'll be able to. No, I don't want to race as Weber, because then Tim will just be at the back of the grid the whole race, and that'll just be boring. Alright, well, it's going to be wet in all 3 practice sessions, but it's not going to be in quali in the race, which is all that matters. So, let's go. Am I not the slowest anymore? I didn't see. Alright, begin. Canada. 3 really unfun practice programs. I don't like these 2. These are good. Very strategy's good. Don't like these though. Probably because I don't do them, you know? I just don't. Also, did I pick... does it, like, save my... oh, okay, it does. Good. Cool. Right. Begin. Fuel management. Go. Live again, this is crazy. How you doing? Yeah, I do try. I am, like, on some uncanny level of consistency right now. For nearly a month straight, I've been live every day except 3. And it's good fun. Yeah, I'm doing great. You're doing good yourself, as always. Quick practice. No, I like actually doing practice because the stream is a little bit longer. Pretty much. Alright, welcome to fuel management. I don't know why I can't use overtake during fuel management. Oh, I've already messed up turn 1. Does your overtake interrupt the fuel? Because I thought it was just energy. I guess so. Can I stop going on the grass, please? I've, like, never done that before. And lift and coast. This is the Charles Leclerc experience right here. Having to brake light and, you know, lift and coast. It's like all he does. I do feel bad for him, though. He should have won a couple titles by now. But no, trumpeting about in 3rd to the shit car. Alright, Kieran. That might have been a bit too much lifting, but we'll take it. Nice. Need, like, go 20 meters, please. That was so funny. Just, like, every single lap is just, like, remember to lift and coast, 20 meters, 30 meters. And then he got overtaken and was like, don't complain, you're making me do this the whole race. And then Hamilton found out what happens when you don't lift and coast. His brakes just broke. It's a great car they've got. So nice to drive like this, I agree. Alright, tyre management. Don't mind tyre management. It's more fun than fuel management at the very least. Norris fastest overall. But we are popping in 2nd, which ain't too bad. I do like this track a lot, though. I mean, compared to Spain, it's like comparing a pile of dog shit to, like, a palace made of diamonds. Like, this track, by all means, ain't in, like, my top 5 or 6 favourites, but compared to that shit, oh my days. It's a world of difference. Because not only can I drive around this track at a slightly higher level, but, like, I'm not just sitting in last the whole race. I can actually, like, well, I hope I can anyway. I'll be able to compete for maybe not points, but at least sort of top 15 kind of area, you know? I kind of region. You only do one FP1 if you can and skip to quali. If you do practice... I'm only doing like the programs, and then I'll just do quick practice for the rest, and then we'll be straight in. Do you have a Logitech G29? I do on the floor down there, but I don't think I've ever used it. F1's the best game forever. I don't know about that one. It's pretty good. I'll say that. Albon likes this track? He actually does. He loves it round here. Canada holds a special place in my heart for Danny Rick. Of course, yeah. First race win. Canada has a lot of, like, unexpected results, isn't it? Oh, wow, I've used both mediums there. Could I just use the... Oh. Fine, okay. Guess I'm doing... that. Cool. Go. No, that race from Ricardo was brilliant. And then, of course, you've done the same thing in Spa and Hungary. Shout out. It's just a shame that Mercedes were as far ahead as they were, because if they weren't, and they were a little bit nerfed, still the fastest, but a little bit nerfed, we could have had a Daniel Ricciardo World Championship. But difficult am I playing at? 110, my friend. Alright, begin! We're just going to do the 3 laps, because I'll be honest, I can't really be bothered doing all 5. As long as I can get the important information, that's all that matters. I want to get into the quali, I want to get some action going. Car feels a little bit loose, but it feels good. It's felt good for a lot of races now, so like the last 4 or 5, it feels like a car. Not like a bouncy castle or something weird. Please do some Assetto Corsa with mods if you can. Maybe, but I do, at least for a while, and I have done for the last 2 years, I like to keep my channel solely Formula 1 based. What track you prefer more? Pretty much any street track, really. Melbourne, Singapore, Baku, Monaco, Vegas, Jeddah. Austria, maybe. That's about it, though. Apart from that, Canada's right up there. You run with ABS? I do, yeah. That's the one assist I can't do yet. I can drive with the line off, I can drive with manual gears, I can drive with that, but ABS, that's a whole different ballgame. I was getting so frustrated because I felt like I was doing it right, like the trail braking and all that. And of course I was, you know, keeping in a straight line while braking, but no matter what I did, even when I was only using like half the brakes, I was locking up, and it's got a bit frustrating. I also give up on things easy, so probably won't return to that. But it's like with the racing line, I only learned it with it off so that I know I could do it. I'm still going to leave it on because I like the comfortability of not having to worry about like concentrating, looking at braking points. I just sort of drive. It's just that now I know if there is a time where it's like, if you can do a lap with it off, you get 100 grand. It's like, okay, sure, done. Are you playing auto transmission? For now, yeah. When I'm on my own, I do use manual, but it's very loud in my microphone. Don't forget Jenson Button getting the victory after 6 pit stops. As my second favourite driver, that was like, it's a bit like Checo in Sakir 2020 or Singapore 2022. Every now and again, like maybe like once a month or so, I do go back and watch those 3 races because they're just so good. And Hockenheim 2019, because that was just a good race, like, in general. Although a Max Verstappen win is obviously a bit more preferable than, say, like a Hamilton win. Some open lobbies would be good. I did ask on my, like, posts, like, tab, should I do them? Because I've had loads of people ask, so I will eventually. And although I already had the mindset that it was going to be, like, just carnage, I have been told, like, don't expect to, like, be able to race. It's just going to be crashing. Which is a good thing, because I could just stat pad, like, shorts and all that and just get free content, you know what I mean? It took a while to get the hang of, but it's all about hard braking and then letting off gradually. So that's what I felt like I was doing. I obviously was doing it wrong, because I was locking up. But that's why I was getting so frustrated, because I felt like I was doing it right. It's like I was braking hard and then lifting off, and as I turn in, I was lifting off. And yet I was still locking up. So I just gave up, unfortunately, and yeah, like I said, I don't really see myself trying it again, because it's just not worth the effort. I might go faster, but I don't really want to go faster. I'm not really interested in going quicker. I'm quite happy where I am. Daniel Kvyat was on the podium. Was he? I know it was Verstappen. Oh, that's just a really bad memory from me from not remembering. Did Stroll get fourth? I can't remember who got third. It might have been Gasly. I don't remember. That's bad. It wasn't the Toro Rosso though, yeah. I wish you well, but myself and others will instantly lose interest if you're on auto with brake lines. Quite amateur and not worth watching. Well, mate, get your phone, scroll past, and fuck off, because there are plenty of people that do want to watch me, and it doesn't bother me in the slightest. Alright, let's get into quali. I will use the racing lines in ABS until the day I die. And if that bothers you, watch someone else. There are plenty out there. What's your team on F1 Fantasy? I don't play F1 Fantasy, to be honest. Never really looked into it, to be fair. I joined at the right time? Indeed. Just after practice finishes. Alright, cool. Go, quick. Quick! Nice. Just some honest feedback? Well, it isn't honest feedback because you're one of thousands of people to tell me that. So it's just the same thing. Oh, I'm upset, am I? Oh, wow. You got really bad comprehension. Get out of here. Go watch, like, you know, Yana Watmir or someone. Bye-bye. If you're not competing, then you can play whoever you want. If you're not competing at the top, those two temps don't matter. Well, that's the thing a lot of people don't understand, is that I feel like nowadays, everything's about being the best, being the quickest, improving, better, whereas I don't give a shit. Even when I was, like, slow or getting better, I never thought to myself, like, oh, this is great, I want to keep getting better. No. I'm only as fast as I am because I've played the game a lot. In other games, maybe like Assetto Corsa or iRacing, yeah, I have no assist. I take them seriously because they're meant to be taken seriously. Whereas this, it's just a muckabout. This ain't even a sim racer, you know? I use ABS in GT7, I don't see the problem. A lot of people just get seriously troubled by it for some reason. I still can't figure it out myself as to why, but I don't know, they see the colour green on someone's screen and it's just really, really tough for them to take. It's like, he's using it, oh no, it's almost like 90% of people do. Oh no. And it's like I always say, we're in a world now where you can very easily press about 3 buttons in 5 seconds and go and watch someone else. It's like, why type that comment and annoy me? Just go watch someone else and move on. Alright. Walk Webber's done a... Walk Webber's what? He's done a 1 minute 9, 10.9, which is pretty good, actually. Don't know if I got that in the lockup. We'll give it a good go. Vettel was second and Daniel in third. He was, yes, because didn't Vettel start really low down? Like, really low down. Online lobbies will get you YouTube Shorts content. Yeah, that's like... Oh, wheel bug. Nice, thanks, game. That's like the main reason I want to do it, to be fair. Just be absolute carnage. Do like Monaco in the wet or something. I'm back done with the homework. Good job, mate. It's almost as if ACC is meant to be used with traction control. Some cars, yeah. But my point is that in F1, which isn't a sim racer, it's an arcade game, as has been proven by professionals and pretty much all players, a bit like Forza Horizon on that kind of level, I just play the game to have fun and be comfortable, which is why I use assists. Like I said, I can drive without the line on every track except Monaco, Texas, and Mexico. I just choose to have it on because I want to. But on games which are sim races, iRacing, R-Factor, Assetto Corsa, Gran Turismo, like, I don't use assists because they're actual sim racers. And I concentrate on being faster because that's kind of the point. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of thing a lot of people don't get. But I'd like to focus at least a little bit more on the task at hand, which is getting ahead of Mark Webber. At 1 minute 10.9 though, that's a very decent lap, like very decent. Didn't see what my gap was on Bortoletto, but this lap felt meh. Like meh. It's very like meh. Meh. It's alright, meh. Like the broadcast mod, I do indeed. I really do. I had some trouble setting it up, but we got there in the end. 10.9, 10.9 as well. So oh, Webber's actually gone even quicker. Oh, fair play. He's looking good this weekend, and I think that might see me enough to get through. But the problem I was having is that if I tried, it wouldn't let me on Serbs to use the broadcast mod and the engine mod. What was I trying to say? Yeah. It wouldn't let me use both at the same time as one or the other. So it might have broke something, but all I did is that I think it's because in the thing you made for me, for the engine suppliers and the broadcast mod, they have like one's got 2 files and one's got 1, and they both have the same one. So I just put 1 of each, and it seems to work, but I might have messed something up along the way. But of course, I've got the original version, so I can just put that if I need to. You have a steering wheel? If you do, you need a cam? Well, you can see it, no? At the bottom? I don't want to tilt my camera any further down because I want you to see Max, but I am planning to get a tripod that my other camera can get on, my old camera, before I upgrade it, and put that somewhere. I was going to have a Max cam, I was going to have something with my pedals or something. I haven't figured that out yet. Doesn't use it together, take the broadcast files in the side and put them... No, it's because in both of them, there's like a file, it's called like something race.erp or flow race. I don't know what I'm talking about here, I'm just saying what's in them. So I just took the race file from the broadcast mod and the customization file from the engine supplier mod. And that, basically. Oh, I see Engine Plus broadcast, good to hear. I look forward to it. I'd rather see Max in the wheel. I agree. I think everyone does. What wheel you're running? A Thrustmaster open wheel. Right, do I get through with this? Oh, it's only 3/10. I don't know if I do. I'm going to do another one. I thought I'd be a lot like higher up, to be honest. The race of Reg is for crew mode? Okay. Do you like Sergio Perez? Absolutely, he's by far my favourite driver. The only reason I'm here today, streaming to you all, is because Sergio Perez is back in F1. If he stayed outside of F1, I would have never come back after my 4-month break. See if I can find any lap time at all. Well, I found a 10th already, so that's obviously a good sign. Oh shit, don't get damaged. Okay, pushed a bit too hard there. I'll remember that for next time. Oh, Nelly. What a messy lap so far, but it is finding me time, which I think more than anything shows how bad my first lap was. If I'm finding time by basically going all over the track. I'm not using every inch, I'm using every millimetre. Actually, I'm going over in a lot of places. Not track limits, but on the grass and all that. Ow! Alright, keep being able to do bodily injuries. I hate being unfair. Everything just stops working. Anyway, final chicane to clutch up a Q2 entrance. I think I was good anyway, but we got half a second up. 10.3. Decent stuff. Is the wheelbase direct drive? I don't know what that means, so I'm going to say no. But it's a T300, so you can probably find out. You'll probably already know. Best driver ever, other than Nicholas Latifi. Yeah, I'll take that. Not bad. I still think Perez, he's not underrated. He's overhated, I think is a good word. I know his last 3 years, or even 2 years at Red Bull was very, very, very smelly. But no one's done better since. And to be fair, what people forget is that in 2020, when he won that Grand Prix, and just that whole year, he was like best of the rest. A lot of people forget that in 2020, fans were screaming at Red Bull, you have to sign him, because he got chucked out. Because there's like some contract bollocks where Perez was signed for Racing Point, which would be Aston Martin, but it broke his contract so they could sign Vettel, so he was out of a job. And everyone was like, screw it, you have to keep Perez, he's way too good. So to go from that, where people are saying he's too good to go, to like, he should have been kicked out, is what a crazy trajectory. It's kind of like, it's gone like, 23 Perez was just in the shadow of Max. His whole Red Bull career is in the shadow of Max. It's just 21, 2, and 3, or half of 3, he was like behind Max, like there, and then 2024 he was like there, like over there somewhere. But like I said, Gasly and Albon before, and Tsunoda and Lawson since, have been no better. So it's obviously a second Red Bull product. I will of course admit Perez in those couple of years was very smelly. It's just I don't think his driving was entirely to blame. Anyway, we have a Q2 lap now ahead of us, and I want to get into Q3 because that would be totally awesome. I think it's doable. Webber's somehow 15th. I thought he had a bit more pace than that, which is a bit unlucky, but oh well. I don't really like how you could just cut on the grass there, but it's not track limit, so yeah, why not? And this lap might not be very quick, or it's not quicker than my Q1 lap, but it is a lot cleaner, which is good. A respectable lap of Canada. Well, respectable to my standards, at least. Direct drive just means the wheelbase connects directly to the wheel as such. Use the belt and cog system. It just gives more... Okay. You know, this is just like a screw. And cog, yeah. .2, 10th quicker than my Q1 lap. Is it enough? Oh. Yes, it is! It is more than enough. Alright, decent. Into Q3 in the top 2. Hamilton put in a flyer. Really disappointed with Mark Webber, if I'm honest. He was nearly ahead of me in Q1, and then somehow he ends up 1.3 seconds behind me in Q2. Not sure how that's happened, to be honest. British Peter Griffin. I'll take that. Apart from the glass, it looked nothing like him, but I'll take it. Mr. Tumble clears, but not bad. Hill. So that's 3 Q3s in a row, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember what I got in Imola. I think I went out in Imola in like Q2. So I think it is 3 Q3s in a row, which is quite good actually, in the worst car. Awesome racing, thanks Alan. I'm actually really looking forward to the Grand Prix. Should be a lot better than Spain. I can actually drive around here, you know? Alright. And... begin! Let's go. Oh, that Williams has just binned it off. Alex Albon just doesn't want to. Fair enough. Brake too late in turn 1, but it's all okay. Got the exit down, which is good enough. Send it into the glass. Still dumb you can do that, but I already said that. Move on. Purple sector 1. Late braking. Over the curves. Get the exit. That was nice. That was lovely. I'm loving it. You alright, Shane? Welcome back. Over the curbing. Bit of oversteer, but it's alright. Three tenths up on Alonso. We're looking good here. I'm gonna Messi. I'm gonna Messi. Come on! Straight line speed! 337, that will do. Late braking into the chicane. Wow! Water champions tapped. That was a fun lap. 1 minute 10.99. Top 3? Ah, okay. Top 5 though. We'll take it. That's good stuff. You could bring Checo back. I have. I do have another career mode that I did for like 2 weeks straight where Checo is in the Cadillac, which will be returning tomorrow. So if you want to see that, pop by. But what a lap. I was 3 tenths off Piastri, to be fair. I wasn't finding 3 tenths. So that is the maximum. Like, that is the absolute maximum that I was going to get. Nice. One of only 5 in the 1 minute 9s. 2 of them being McLarens, 2 being Ferraris, and 1 being the slowest car. Go on. Take that all day. Right itchy leg. Had itchy leg for like 16 years now. I should really do something about it, you know? Right, time for the Grand Prix. Let's go. 35 laps. It's quite a long one. I don't remember it being that long. But should be good fun. Canada's always good fun. Apart from, well, that one race where I had a really bad strategy and it went a bit pear-shaped. Come on, EA. Load your game. I want to get involved. Come on. Imagine it just starts raining. It promised it would be dry, and the screen just appears and it's just pissing it down. That would be tragic. Oh, okay, we're good. I panicked then. The reflection of the lake made it seem like it was raining, but we're good. Why is it in Fahrenheit? I don't even know what that means. I don't know Fahrenheit. It's quite interesting. Everyone I know uses Fahrenheit, and I just don't. Or like people, like everyone I know uses inches. Or not inches, like meters and centimeters for like height. I use feet and inches. Although I use everything. You know, I'm universal when it comes to units of measurement. How can I make this even? If I stop a lap earlier and do 13.13. Good. Love it. Let's go. Sad? What's sad, mate? Hey, when loading takes forever? It is impressive when you've got, like, you know, obviously the game on a very high-end computer, and it still takes that long to load. But I'm quite happy with the strategy. I'm going to have to take a glove off and quickly itch my leg, because it's actually, like, a dire situation to be in. Good morning, Brent. Hope you're doing good. Welcome. I know I'll get my glove back on before the race actually starts. I use kilometers and miles. See, but I use both. In racing, I use kilometers. But in, like, you know, distance and, like, in a normal car, I use miles. It's, I don't know. Maybe it's because, obviously, I'm British. And I've had, like, a lot of, like, people that I've known from America. So it just sort of mixes together. Yeah, I use everything. Even, like, with weight. Like, sometimes I'll use kilograms. And then other times I'll use, like, pounds and, like, ounces. But anyway, the Canadian Grand Prix is about to get underway. This is round number 9, I think? I hope so, anyway. And we are starting P5, and we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. That's my name. Quite cool, isn't it? Right, anyway, good start. Hang on, there's a move around the outside of Oscar here. Go on then. Let's not do a Singapore and claw into him, avoiding Lando. Come on, get the exit. Nice, we're through. What a move. Up on Oscar into P4. Hang on, up the inside of Lando as well. Have that, McLaren. You bold job. Go on. Excellent bit of initiative and racecraft and expertise in Formula 1. Also the AI being dumb, but forget about that. It's a good move. Can I stay in P3? No. Although, what is a positive is that I'm on mediums, everyone else on hards. There's a positive for now anyway. Obviously, later in the race it's going to turn into a disadvantage, but for now, I'm just going to try and use this pace to stay with Hamilton. Makes you feel faster if you've got damage on. I do have damage on indeed. That's why I'll be a lot more careful nowadays. Usually I just plow into someone's arse and it'll be like, whatever, no damage. But now there is damage, it's got to be difficult. Hello, Mr. Charlie. I'll be honest, I don't really have any intention of overtaking you. I just want to, like, get your drag reduction system and use it to my advantage, really. That's about it, to be honest. That's all I'm really here for. Which I do have. You're gonna win? I like the optimism. I was gonna say I don't think I am, but you know what? I like the optimism. I'll carry that forward. McLaren is top, but Ferrari's better. Couldn't word it better myself. I mean, Leclerc's leading the championship in this career mode, and yet Ferrari are third in the R&D behind McLaren and Red Bull. Lando's caught back up, which is annoying. All good though. It's only lap 3. Also just realised I'm trailing Hamilton, not Leclerc. David Croft special right there, getting the drivers mixed up. Good stuff. Currently in like a top car sandwich. I've got 2 Ferraris in front of me and then 2 McLarens behind me. This is just not a situation you want to be in. Also just starting to fall back a little bit now, which is expected to happen. With the skill issue and car issue and all that, but you've got 1 more lap of DRS at least, that's good. Not bad at all. Jeez, 35 laps really is a lot. I just like putting it into perspective how long that's going to take. He actually sets the fastest lap somehow. I'm noticing my car is skidding a lot in like the braking, so I'm going to up my differential. I don't even know if that's how you fix it. I don't know anything on the technical side of Formula 1, I'll be honest. No, car's still sliding. Okay. I just feel like that shouldn't happen. Like, why does that happen? I think I know why. Hang on, yeah, that'll do. That was a bit cheeky, and it hasn't even worked. My master plan hasn't even worked. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought I'd get DRS, but I forgot that the detection point is after the corner. Oh, Nelly. Okay, well, I bottled that one. Oh, you bastard. Why have you braked so early there, then? Okay, well, the tyres are dead anyway, so it was going to happen eventually. I mean, look at the rears. I felt I'm being quite gentle on the rears, and yet my car's just spinning mid-corner, and my rears are dead. So, it's awesome, really. I love this game. I love how it just doesn't work in any given situation. That's why no one takes it seriously, you know? I just have one corner where I don't spin. Like, just one. There you go. Thanks, EA. They're looking out for me. You're an American person. Alright, sneaky. There you go. Sneaky. Did that even do anything? It did. I've got DRS. It doesn't even matter, because somehow Russell's got DRS as well? Not sure how that works. I'm hoping, though, I'm able to stay in P6 because there's a bit of a gap back to Ocon. That is going up. So a top 6 is what I'm fighting for here. I've made up my mind. I just need my car to stop spinning mid-corner. And I've upped my differential, I've lowered it. It's not making a difference. So I don't really know what to do about that. Just deal with it, I guess. It's cool. I mean, how do you deal with that? Turn into a corner, car wants to go the other way for some reason. It's not how tyres work. It's annoying because I know I can go a lot faster, but the car ain't letting me because it's just spinning. Wasn't doing this in quali or practice. I go in the race and it's like, whoa, completely different car. What's the point of a setup if it just changes? I'm being far too negative today. This is just worrying. That's why I never use the mediums as well, because I'm now losing half a second a lap to Ocon, who I should be faster than. But because of this bollocks where every time I turn, the car wants to go the other way. If it's high speed, low speed, the car just spins. Having to counter steer in every single corner. Because it doesn't turn. It's quite remarkable. What if I go at the highest possible differential? Something's got to work. I can't just do this. I'm going to end up getting like 11th. I need them hard tyres. I'm going to fly on them. Only 2 more laps to be fair, so if I can just stay ahead of Ocon, then I'll take it. I think that's a successful first stint. There's also a bit of a gap behind that Sauber as well, so we are looking good for points still, which is a good thing. Of course it is. We are still looking good for that. I think I can push on a little bit more now as well. My car feels a bit better now I put the differential on like literally the highest it can go. Never mind, I go into turn 1 and boom, the car wants to go the other way again. Love that. If anyone's like technical enough to know why that happens, do let me know, because it's really annoying. Like there, I have to turn the other way. Like, it's every corner. Every single corner, without fail, I'm going to stop talking about it because I said I'm just saying it like over and over again. You can see, I don't need to keep explaining it. Spot on, mate. The track is indeed Canada. Lovely track. It's just a shame my car's so shit. Or else I'll be having a whale of a time right now. W differential, you want it to be more stable? I did that. I put it on 40 and the same thing was happening. And yes, I'm stopping a lap. I'm actually stopping 2 laps earlier, but I'm losing way too much time. I put it on, like, I think it was 40 or 45 and it was still happening. I put it higher, it happens, lower, it happens, and it's not more severe either. Oh, okay, I pressed the button. Okay. The Porsche curse has come back, it seems. Everything's going wrong, once again. Just like in China and Melbourne. I press the button, nothing happens. Like, okay. Whatever. It's only half a second, should gain that back in the undercut anyway. Little bang with the wall. Not too bad, little love tap. Gotta have a couple. Hang on. Has he not got DRS? He's right there. Hang on, someone's going. Someone's going. Oh, did I just pass them? I did. It's an Alpine. No one cares. Unfortunately. Alpine's downfall has really been quite shocking, really. They weren't ever, obviously, they weren't ever that good, but, like, now they're, like, the slowest, which is quite impressive. Try and get past Hadjar here. I'm a whole pit stop ahead of Webber already. It's quite impressive. It's been 9 laps. Dive down the inside, get the move done. Nice. We're good. Like I said, I'm not even fighting for top 5 anymore. I know that those cars are too elite. The Haas of Ocon in P6 currently on, well, now P5, is who I'm fighting with. That is my main rival for this race. Top 6. Don't care if you're my teammate, you're getting dive bombed. See you later. Favorite F1 driver? Checo, Tequila, Minister of the Defense, Perez. Should be able to get Lawson here as well with DRS. And then the next lap, I should be able to get Bortoletto as well. Come on, car! Straight line speed! The speed! That'll do. See you later, mate. I'm off. Alright, a couple of drivers are pitting now. No one interesting. Actually, there is. Ocon has stopped. As you can see, I'm ahead of him. By a decent distance as well, actually. The undercar has worked really well there. Good stuff. Why is Max in the back and not Perez? Because I like Max a lot, and he's the only cardboard cutout you can get of a driver in a race suit. The rest of them, they're just in, like, suits, and that'd just be a bit weird. I mean, I literally have Sergio Perez's helmet behind me, so just see that. Next to Kimi Raikkonen's one as well. Well, not his, but he signed it, so it's kind of his. Should be in DRS now of Mr. Gabriel. I don't think I can get him. No chance, he's gone. Wow, that acceleration is brutal. How do I compete with that? Might be able to get him here. Yep, I love you. No, I'm not going down the inside. Ooh, that was scary. I knew he was going to cut that off there on the grass, so I did a little switcheroo skis. Good stuff. Up to P14 now. And, of course, undercutting everyone else. Although, I'm pretty sure most of these lot are one-stopping, considering they haven't stopped yet. Actually, I don't know. No, maybe not. They are on hards after all. They're going to be out until maybe that 13, 14 area. It's actually sick, to be fair. Didn't know about the cutouts. Thank you for informing me. Don't worry, mate. Anytime. Glad I could inform you. And that Verstappen behind me, that's like when he was 18 as well. Like, since then, they've just not made any. I wish there was, though. Obviously, a Perez one, like, in a race suit and everything, he'd be there immediately. Maybe there's one since I got the Verstappen one. I'll have to have a look. I wanted a Tiffy one as well, because that would be quite funny. With the greatest driver of all time behind me. Is this an AI race? It is, Ryan, indeed. Right, LSG Racing. Alright, some are starting to pit now. Still no... Oh no, one of the McLarens is. Piastri is. Oh wow, that overcut hit different. He was already ahead of me, but he's even further ahead of me now. Fair play. Sainz hasn't stopped yet though, so I should be able to get him. And Piastri is also being held up by a Sauber of Hulkenberg. So that should help me a bit. Although, like I said, I'm not really racing Piastri. He's gone. He's in Neverland. I'm fighting Ocon, who is currently, like, way behind me. So we're looking good for some good points today. You need some glue to keep your glasses from falling down. It's dangerous taking your hands off the wheel. You do give some very good advice. Not sure about using glue, though. That sounds painful. I think I'll just get new glasses instead, but like I said, your advice is good and welcome. Is he in 2022? Is he in a race suit, though? Because if so, I might just get that. It's like an upgrade. Like, Verstappen, you have leveled up. Alright, P6 now with a few more drivers stopping. Actually, we're wheel to wheel with Norris. I'll let him go because he's in a McLaren. I've got no hope. And I might be able to get some DRS as well to help me against Sainz. Okay, this is working out quite well so far. There is still 2 or 3 drivers yet to stop, so I might even get up to... I should be P6, yeah. Basically back where I was. And I've also got a really good gap to P7. This is looking really good. Car feels lovely. Good fun. I mean, you compare it to the mediums 10 minutes ago, it was just horrible. Really unfun experience. Go on the hards and it's just brilliant. Goggles. Goggles, yeah. I just turn up with some goggles on, that'd be quite funny. That's actually not a bad idea. I mean, it's not really related to what you said, but I have been asked to do a drunk stream. I don't drink, so I could get drunk goggles instead as an alternative. That could be quite funny. Right, I'm actually now up to 4th with everyone else stopping. I've managed to undercut Leclerc and Russell, which is quite good. Of course, they'll probably be like past me in like 2 laps. But the point is, I'm ahead of them. Still 20 laps left as well. We've got a long way to go on these hards. I think we're only halfway through the stint so far. We've got to go until lap 22, so I know like 7 or so. How do you make that Cadillac logo for your team? What do you mean, like when I do the stream in the top left corner, or what do you mean exactly? I mean, I know I said, Russell, I know I said you'd catch up quick, but you can give me a lap at least. You are Russell in a Mercedes, to be fair. Go on, get by, you dirty rascal. Oh, and off you pop. They have a few more now. There's Leclerc, Hamilton in his McLaren days, Alonso in his Ferrari days, Danny Rick in the Red Bull, and they'll have their race suits. I'll have to probably, invest some good money and get some more then, because switching them out would be quite cool. And obviously Max has been there for like 3 years now. It'd be a good, get a bit of diversity going. There are a few others as well. It'll be fun. Hi from Canada. Well, I'm currently in Canada. Well, in-game, obviously. Lovely, lovely racetrack you've got. Well, this one. I know there's obviously more than one. I love Danny Rick. I think most people do. I say most because I know it isn't all. Surely it is most, though. Not sure what's happened to Leclerc and why he's dropped so far behind. He was leading by a couple of seconds, and after the pit stop, he's now 7 seconds behind. He will, of course, catch up in a couple of laps, but that's not the point. Something must have gone wrong. It is Ferrari, so he's probably lifting and coasting and he's losing time. The logo for career mode or team mode? It looks nice and clean, but do you mean, like, on the actual game, like in the top left where it shows a Cadillac logo? Because if you mean that, it was a mod that's someone very kindly made for me, just out of the blue. And Zoom with a follow on Twitch. Cheers, mate. Thanks for making Twitch look alive. Yesterday was fantastic for Twitch, though. Usually I get like 1 follower a week, if that. But yesterday was great, and getting a couple followers today as well. Thanks, mate. I don't know, as a mod it looks nice. Yeah, it looks fantastic. I mean, of course, Cadillac ain't an official team yet, so they aren't in the game. So, yeah, very well made. Shout out. He also made the mod I'm currently using in the top left. You see, like, the logos are different and it looks a bit different. He made that mod as well. Absolute goat. Now remember, I'm only going to say it for the 14th time because I keep forgetting. My race is with Ocon, not Leclerc. Leclerc will catch and pass me. That's great. Good for him. We're fighting for P6 currently, so we need to look at the gap to Ocon, which is 7.5 right now. And of course, I have another stop as well. So if I can stay ahead, like in general, then I should finish ahead of him. Pump for next year. There are a few things in life I can wait like less for, if that makes sense. I just wish it was tomorrow, because like yeah. I know it's in like literally a couple of months at this point, literally like 3 months, but yeah, I need not just Cadillac, because Cadillac's really cool in general, but I need Checo back in Formula 1 and Bottas back in Formula 1. That is such a dream driver lineup. That's like something I would, if you told me, even if Cadillac weren't coming back to F1, or not coming into F1, and you just said to me, if there was an 11th team, who would your 2 drivers be? I'd pick them 2. Like, it's unreal how that's, like, come about. Verstappen standing behind you for years, mate. Yes, he's been there for years at this point. Be interesting to watch, it will be. It's basically like the ultimate, like, mid-off of, like, the 2 best second drivers in history. Maybe apart from Rubens Barrichello. So we'll see who's the ultimate second driver. And the rears are starting to go now, so I am starting to get that thing where my car starts turning mid-corner or goes the other way. So I am going to start losing a lot of time. But I am pitting. Oh, it's still a while to go, though. I can't pit on lap 20. Actually, wait. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, no. I can't pit on lap 21. That's just too early. I've already stopped a lap earlier for these tyres. I'm just going to risk it and push an extra lap, and I should be okay, but it's going to be very close with Ocon. Maybe I can get some DRS from Charlie. That would be nice. Drag me along a little bit. Hi from Czechia. Welcome. I've driven through Czech Republic before. Was it Czech Republic? Czechia? I don't know what it's called nowadays. It's a bit like Netherlands and Holland. I never know which is the correct one. Forgive me. But yeah, I've driven through the country before. It's a beautiful place. Where do you come from? Hang on. Okay. I didn't even hear his engine until he's behind me. Alright, bye, Charlie. Bye. Have fun. You bottle your race win anyway, so I don't really give a shit. Alright, clean. How quickly is he going to get a second ahead of me? It's probably going to be like now, isn't it? Like just this exit alone. And it's 0.7. Still 0.7. Can I get a bit of DRS? He's only gone and scammed some drag reduction system. Go on, me! That'll give me a couple of attempts. Archon's gap is at 6 seconds. It's coming down, but it's very manageable. Like I said, as long as I'm ahead of him, when I pit, I should stay ahead of him, because I know I'll be quicker. And I might take a massive gamble as well. I might actually, depending on how much the gap goes down, I might stay out for an extra couple of laps. Because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to pit for hards, and the same thing's going to happen again. By lap 30 or 31, I'm going to be really, really slow. So if I can, like, extend this stint to unbound territory, then I can, well, I have a massive advantage at the end. I'll pit when the gap's down to 3 seconds, which might actually be when I'm supposed to, but yeah, we'll see. They are actually scrapping right now, though, so that's going to save me a bit. I'm just thinking, is there a front runner that could get back past me? There's a Red Bull behind Alonso, but they're like the same pace as everyone else, so I don't think so. We are missing one, though. We're missing a Mercedes. Oh, yeah, look. Antonelli's right at the back, currently in like P16. That's tough. Obviously, in real life, his best race result, P3. I know he got P1 in the sprint, but it's a sprint, so I don't count. Still a fantastic performance and like massively underrated, but yeah. Arm's starting to go now. I've done more arm training in the last month than the last 16 years. Like, my arm is knackered. Because I know, like, driving a car on a game, to pretty much everyone in the world is, like, nothing. I basically didn't do anything to, like, make my arm muscle work for, like, years. So when you're going from literally doing nothing with your arm to, like, this, plus, like, other stuff, plus just, like, a little diddy bit of weightlifting, it takes a toll. But I'm not complaining about it. Not too bad. Gap is still at 5.2, so I also think I'm getting that phase of the tyres where they get really shit, they get to about 50, and then they start working again. And it lasts for about 2 laps or so, so I'm hoping I should get some good pace for the next couple of laps. I'm supposed to pit this lap, but I'm going to stay out. I'm going to stay out until I literally can't, which will be, like I said, when that gap's down to about 3 seconds, we'll pop in. And the reason I'm doing this is, like I said, I'm hoping that if I stay out for another 3 laps or so, I want to pit on lap 25, ideally, because then I'll still get the advantage of the undercut, or actually it'll be an overcut, and then I'll be able, I'm hoping, to, like, push until the end without my tyres going off like they are now. One thing I'm kind of concerned about, though, is that are these lot one-stopping? And is that why they're so slow? What's your favourite hypercar? I don't really have one, to be honest. I know this is a dumb question, but do you mean like Le Mans car? Like a Le Mans hypercar or like a Bugatti Chiron hypercar? That's a dumb question, but I don't want to like feel like an idiot and just say something like you're not even asking. It's like people ask, what team do you support? And I just say a football team, which and obviously they mean a Formula 1 team. Alright, it's time to pit on this lap. Where's next lap? Gap is at 4.3. I want to try and keep it above 4. Although Max Verstappen's just entered the picture. And also the Aston Martin has decided to pit. Come on, car. We can do this. A top 6 would be a really good, like, sweet feeling. Considering how poorly Spain went. Be really nice. Still 4. Alright, front runners now pitting again. Good to see. And into the pits, we must go. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. That's one of the only times I've nailed the braking right. I'm going to press both of these buttons now. I need to make sure it works. Here we go. And bang. There we go. Yeah. I did press the right button. It's just if I went first, it just didn't work. Alright. Final stint of the race. 11 laps remaining. And we've got to stay ahead of Ocon, who also pitted on that lap. We come out P12, and if these lot aren't stopping, we've got a bit of a comeback to do. They should be, though. They're just extended by 1 or 2, and they're going to go onto the mediums. Obviously, these lot have probably done hard medium. Come on, then. Top 6 would be really nice. It's a shame I'm doing the Checo career tomorrow because I really need to drive around Spa, which I think's coming up soon. I need Spa in my life. Got no overtake left. I've got nothing left. I actually need to save up on this next lap because that's going to start costing me big time. Oh good, everyone's stopping. Perfect. And I get DRS. Still in the top 7. There is an Aston Martin holding up Leclerc ahead of me. And he hasn't stopped yet, Alonso. So when he does, obviously back in the top 6. And then it's just a straight scrap with Ocon for top 6. And this is going to cost me maybe like a second or 2, but I know if like things go wrong, I'm going to need this overtake that I'm currently trying to farm up. Oh, bit of grass action. Good stuff. I don't think I've ever thought about a race this tactically before. Oh shit. Oh well, I've got up to 60. And the gap stayed at 3 seconds. So I only lost about 7/10, and now I've got like a full battery to do something with. I might not end up using it, but now I've got the reserve. You know? I can push on a bit now. Go on then. You alright, Bernard? It's amazing how much like the top cars just disappear. I mean, look how far Hamilton is ahead of not just even me, ahead of Leclerc. Leclerc was leading this race for the first few laps. I need to see what happened to him. But it's all gone horribly wrong for him. I mean, I started obviously 5th, got up to 3rd, and I was right behind him. And I know it's been 27 laps, but since then, he's pulled out what? Like a 20-second lead, or probably even more than that. Ocon is catching by half a second, however I know my final chicane is really strong. So I should pull back a couple tenths or so. Yeah, no, it's the same. Okay. This is going to be quite close between me and Ocon. Although I do have weapons now, like I said, I've got some overtake to use. This race has been a proper marathon. Really, really long, but I've loved it. I love this track. Car feels good. It's just the medium tyres. I'm not sure why, but on the mediums, we just don't get along. Whereas on the hards, like, even when it's bad, it's not that bad. And since I pitted for hards on lap 7, I've had a great time. Is there a leakage? I'm gonna say no. Gonna be a much shorter stream today. I think it's, to be fair, I did bin off Spain with like 10 laps left, but I was last. I got taken out by Lawson. There was no real reason to continue, to be fair. Gap to Ocon is maintained at 2.87 kind of area. We should be good from here, unless it's a colossal bottle job from me. Would have been really funny if I just spun right there. Just bye! Also, look at the gap that Ocon's put on Verstappen. 10 seconds, or him is like 7, 8 seconds. That's ridiculous. Fair play. Rears are going, but we're looking good. Why do I feel like I've seen your name and you've commented that exact same message, Jonda? But I feel like you've said that before somewhere on my shorts or something. You right, Noah? Come on. Arm is really starting to go at this point. It's fucking killing me. I like how Leclerc's just a second a lap quicker than me. I know he's on mediums in a Ferrari, but it's still humiliating nonetheless to me. Have you ever came first? I have, yeah. I've won loads of races. Actually, I won a race yesterday at Monaco. Tim Trabnitz has seen victory. I think I won like 3 races in my Checo career, which was a bit surprising. I'm so excited to get back on that tomorrow. Just because I know the car's a lot better than this. And this car's improved massively since then. Like, since the start of this season. I'm only in like round 9, but yeah, this car's got so much better. But that Cadillac, oh, it's just different. Different gravy. And I might even, the car's only midfield like area, but it might actually be, I might be an outside title contender. If you want a championship, not on this year's game. I've only actually completed 1 season on the entire game so far. Good at racing, I'll sub 2, thanks mate. I hope I'm good in racing considering how long I've played, although I don't really focus on being fast, I just sort of naturally am considering, you know, the amount I've played. Gap to Ocon's actually increasing at this stage, which is interesting, because Verstappen's gap is coming down considerably. Ooh. Will we see a bit of a late lappage scrappage with the Max Verstappen and the Esteban Ocon? Of which, of course, as we know, Ocon will get a 10-second penalty. I need to remember where it was. I think it might have been in China or something, but Ocon did actually get a 10-second penalty. And I wanted to make it into a short, but I forgot what stream it was. Because that could be great content. I don't even know how that originated, like Ocon getting a 10-second penalty for like doing nothing. Go up, Brew Man. Three laps remaining. Come on, car. Don't blow up on me. Don't do a Damon Hill when he was Arrow. "12 seconds now. I mean, that is just ridiculous. Fair play to Charlie. I mean, still, hang on, Russell's got past Norris. At the hairpin and all. You don't see that from the AI very often. Good move. But Leclerc was, I'm pretty sure Leclerc was winning. I need to look at the replay after and just see how he's bottled this. How did he go from leading to, like, finishing way behind Norris and Russell in 5th? Not good for his championship either. With Hamilton leading and Piastri 2nd, Piastri might actually take the championship lead after this. It's going to be close, but he might just do it. Not be naughty right now. Russell and Norris bang into each other and I take a 4th. That would be lovely. Hards are starting to go now. Although, it's as I predicted. Because I stopped 2 laps later and like really struggled but done it 2 extra laps, I've now got really good pace even at the end of the race. For once, my tactical mind has not produced a stinker and has actually kind of worked. Lovely stuff. What's your favourite sport? It is Formula 1 by far. Probably darts in 2nd and football 3rd. Apart from that, I don't really watch any other sports. Well, actually, can I just say, I think I can say, I can just say motorsports is number 1. I love Formula 1, I love rallying, I love MotoGP, Formula E, GT, Le Mans, like endurance, all that, everything. And so DNFs with like 2 laps left, which is extremely tough, although Webber isn't last anymore, which is actually quite an interesting like dynamic. In Spain, I mean Webber wasn't no better than me, but he was a lot quicker than me. And I finished like, well actually I retired, but I was last, and he was 2nd to last. And yet at Canada, I'm currently on for a top 6 finish, as we now start the final lap. Meanwhile Webber is actually last. Crazy how that can work. But it's been a great race. The medium tyres at the start were really, really smelly. Like, really smelly. They didn't work very well, but as soon as I put on my first set of hards, and from then, basically, the car's been great. And even with Ocon on mediums, he hasn't really caught up by anything. At most, it's like half a second in like 10 laps. He is really not doing a whole lot. Lewis Hamilton wins the Canadian Grand Prix just like he did in 2008. Or 7 rather. Bad ball knowledge from me. Piastri takes 2nd, Norris takes 3rd, Russell takes 4th and Leclerc takes 5th. Really not good for Leclerc's title challenges this weekend and today in general. He DNF'd and got 5th where his rivals got like all in the top 3. We don't care about that because I have gone and got a top 6 finish. I will take that. Basically best of the rest. You got the Mercedes, the Ferraris and the McLarens, and apart from them, I was the best. What football team do I support? West Ham United. Come on, you irons. As in my drive for career in China, and Piastri had a pole position and ended up going to the 15th and then 9th at the end. That is quite impressive how he's managed that. But well done, Hamilton. Good race. Alright, let's see how Leclerc went from 1st to the 5th. Because, as you can see here, he's 1st. He's still 1st. He's now 2nd. How'd that happen? Oh, Hamilton went for it round... Oh, round the outside, Lewis! Oh, don't do it to him! Oh, wow! This is the most, like, boring thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, wow. Okay. But then that happened. And then Piastri done him. And then Russell done him. And then Norris done him. And then he was just... Oh, okay. He was literally just slow. West Ham, me too. Hey, we found another one. Good stuff. Yeah, we are shit. Probably like, what? 2nd worst in the whole league? You know, we look good with Nuno. At least better than we did. Alright, good stuff. So Leclerc was literally just slow. Fair enough. Lap times are looking consistent. About as consistent as I can get. Not bad. Standings, Leclerc leads only by 6. He had a 30-odd point lead at the start of today. It's now 6. Crazy how just 2 races can change everything. And then Constructors, we're now on 43. Williams didn't score. Aston didn't score, so that's good for us. And, yeah, we're fighting for 5th, realistically. Trust in Nuno, we do, yeah. I support Liverpool, but come on, you are. Yeah, Liverpool's alright. The only teams I don't, I genuinely will say I don't like is Man United and Arsenal. Apart from that, yeah, everyone's kind of chill. If I wanted to get a wheel and pedal set up for sim racing, how much would you recommend spending? Well, I don't really have any experience with, like, other equipment. I've only got experience with, like, the stuff I've got, which probably costed around 400. And I've had it for like 4 years, and nothing's ever really gone wrong, so they last a while. And I think it's like the most common one you can get, the Thrustmaster T300. I got it in like a bundle with my wheel and pedals, like, yeah, 4 years ago. Still works good to this day, so that's all I can recommend, unfortunately. Can't like Tottenham, oh yes, of course, and Millwall, but yeah. They're like standard hatred. I just mean like teams that I genuinely like can't stand, obviously apart from Tottenham and Millwall, is yeah, Arsenal, Man United. Man United because people just bang on about them like they're supposed to be good when they're just not. And Arsenal because they keep finishing 2nd. Like, just win already, come on. Hang on. Personnel upgrade intranet, whatever that means. Nice. What about Arsenal? Yeah, I can't stand Arsenal. Mainly, the main reason, obviously Tottenham and Millwall is like deep history that you hate them. But with like Tottenham and Arsenal and yeah, Tottenham nowadays, yeah, and Man United and maybe like a couple other teams, it's because their fans are just annoying. It's not actually the team or the players or the manager or whatever, it's just fans are just really annoying. I hate when any fans base says they should be winning. That's not how it works. Exactly, and especially considering Man United haven't won like anything. I mean, I think they won like the Carabao Cup in with Ten Hag, and I think maybe the FA Cup as well, and like the Europa League in 2017. But they haven't been at like the top consistently since like the early 2000s or like 2010s. Whenever my ball knowledge isn't fantastic, but yeah, they bang on like they should always be in the top 4, which they're obviously not good enough right now. Everyone says that they always come 2nd and I get sad. Well, it is true, unfortunately. They do just love finishing 2nd. I hope they never win. I know that's how it was to you, but the reason that laughing at Tottenham was so funny is because they hadn't won anything and we had. And like, we've won more in Europe than Arsenal, but yeah, now that Tottenham won the Europa League, you can't really laugh at them anymore because they've won something. Whereas with Arsenal, you can't really, like, you can still laugh at them because they keep finishing second, but when they do, who do you laugh at then? It's a good team. Arsenal do have a good team. Unfortunately, there's always just someone that's a little bit better, whether it's Man City or Liverpool. Although I reckon this season's your best chance yet, to be honest. Alright, yep. Making it with them. Cool. I've got 2.5 million. Oh. Oh, okay, right. Oh my, that's a lot of upgrades. Okie dokie. Well, I've already got that, so I don't need them, do I? I've already got spark plugs. Make me statters. I don't know what they are, but make some. Make these as well. Cool. I think Arsenal win the league on current form, but they're known to bottle it after the Christmas break. Yeah, that's what's done them before, but I don't know. Liverpool keep losing. I mean, they lost to Crystal Palace. I know they're quite good now, but, like, come on. If you want to win the league, you got to be beating Palace, who will probably finish 12th. But yeah, my aspirations for West Ham is always low. Even when we were, like, peaking at, like, 7th and 6th. I just, like, at this season, just don't get relegated. But even when we're really good, if just, like, winning a game every now and again is enough for me. And a top 10 finish would be fantastic. Obviously not this season, but in general. If we get top 10, like 10th or 9th, I'm like, yeah, what a season. My standards don't go very high. Okay, yeah, what am I doing? Weekly what? In accordance to the new testing regulations, the amount of testing we can do has been adjusted based on our championship position. We did testing? I didn't even know we did testing. Alright, that's cool, I guess. Nice. Alright, well, it's a bit of a shorter stream today. Not quite hitting the 3-hour mark, but I am going to head off because my arms are knackered. And I'm absolutely starving, I'll be honest. I mean, when you don't eat for 48 hours, you're going to be. Yeah, not bad. Definitely a lot more negative-minded than usual. I do apologise for that. It's just when the racing's going wrong and the car's bad, although I do treat this game as a bit like, more for the entertainment and fun, that competitive side will always be there. I still want to do the best, regardless. And yeah, when the car's a bit, you know, loosey-goosey, and obviously Spain crashing with a rookie mistake and getting spun out by Lawson, yeah, it kind of went wrong from there. However, tomorrow, or no, not tomorrow, probably the day after, we have Austria, followed by Silverstone. I think. Silverstone? Is it Silverstone? Yes? Yes. Austria, great track. Love it. Britain, love it. Little bit slow, but bearable. So we should be looking good. However, tomorrow, I'm returning with the Checo Perez career with Cadillac. I've only done one on that for the second season, I believe. So it should be Japan and Bahrain, I believe. Or no, is it Japan or Bahrain? I need to check. I don't remember if I already did Japan on the Checo career. I think I did. I'll double check anyway. Yeah, I did. Okay, so tomorrow I'm doing the Checo career with Cadillac at Saudi Arabia and Miami. Should be good fun. Saudi Arabia's great. Miami's alright nowadays. And we'll go from there. Thank you for watching today. Sorry it's a little bit shorter, but of course I did skip pretty much a third of a race. But I'm not just going to drive around at the back of the grid until I'm 60, do you know what I mean? Might as well move on. And I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I will see you in 21 hours' time or so. See you later. Bye!